'Cause- welcome. You know what? Fuck it. Welcome to the Land of Skunks podcast. I'm Cheeseburger, one of your hosts.
Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the land of the...
Here we are. I'm Cheeseburger anyway.
It's your boy Jake.
Mm-hmm.
We're coming at you with another episode of
My
the
mic
Land of Skunks.
I'm Shane.
And yes. And then
I'm in a bathroom.
And Derek is in a bathroom.
Oh no.
Okay, this ought to be great. This is, you know what? This is starting off.
Dark.
This is starting off a great fucking episode. This is awesome.
Oh my
This
god.
is fucking great. We've reached peak low, I think, at this point.
I think we have.
No.
I did no research.
We could definitely go lower.
Okay, well,
I
there
can
it
show
is.
you low.
I'm sitting here
know.
virtually fishing while we're recording. I mean, it's just gone. It's gone downhill.
My question is, was it ever uphill to begin with?
No, that's fair.
That's
Exactly.
fair. That's very fair. So what's this week's podcast brought to you by?
So this week's podcast is brought to you in part by Dead Hooker Smell.
Just the smell?
Just the smell of Dead Hooker.
What is that? What does that smell like?
Oh, the toilet, Dead Hooker. You can spray it on yourself if you're trying to meet another serial killer.
Yeah.
I think they call that Axe body spray.
Yeah, though that's what it is.
I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb. That was
spray is the smell of unrepressed, or repressed homosexual urges.
Yes.
Mm. All right. Well, then this week's episode is brought to you in part by the smell of repressed homosexual urges.
So much better.
Yes, I should have gone with that. I might need some input from Derek every now and then, just to set him straight.
Oh, that's great.
So, this week I think we're talking about something that I did not research at all. I know that it has something to do with aliens and zoos. So, maybe there's a giraffe in there somewhere. I'm not sure.
Well, my question is, how is that any different from any other weekend cheeseburger? You never research.
No, you're right. You know what? You're right.
Exactly.
So,
I have
zoo
my ads.
theory.
Yes,
Zoo theory, 100% that we are a terrible science experiment by aliens that they gave up on and are now terrified of.
Just some planetary cum in a tube.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it, I guess.
Well, see,
That's
my
perfect.
big question is, if Earth's a zoo, is the moon the parking lot for the zoo?
Damn.
How are you working with this?
Is it made of cheese, in fact?
Yes.
I hope so.
The moon is
That's been scientifically proven.
I think it probably tastes of a nice hearty mozzarella.
Maybe
a Swiss.
Yeah.
Big provolone fan myself.
I think you'd fucking die.
I want it on a pizza.
Anyway, so what is this like? Are they checking in on us? Do you think is that part of the zoo theory at all? If we're a zoo, somebody's got to be visiting us.
Yeah, I think that's the gist of it is that we
That's
are
probably what we're seeing. Those fucking capsule-looking things flying around everywhere.
I mean, possibly that's the theory. I mean, I personally think those are things the Nazis invented. That America just stole and refined like all of our other technology.
Yes.
But
we have invented the waffen potato. It shines and soars through the sky.
Have you ever heard that story about the two Nazi scientists that were brothers that invented the bell?
Mm-hmm. No, I have not. I don't think.
For Hitler, it was supposedly a bell that would hover off the ground, and it didn't use motors. It was some secret, crazy Nazi technology, but it worked, and there's actually like historical documentation of it. So it's a possibility that we figured that levitating technology out a long time ago.
It was just an Asian man inside a gong with a mallet hitting it from side to side, just
really fast.
Really fast.
I don't know. I thought Thomas Edison invented that product.
No. Thomas Edison invented the Ouija board for Milton Bradley
everything,
in the 1950s.
Shane. Don't you know that?
What?
Thomas Edison invented everything.
I think we're now making up false facts.
Don't listen to the man in his bathroom right now. He's recording like there's a hostage situation going on inside his home.
Actually, I've moved to the bedroom, cheeseburger.
Oh no.
Oh boy. I don't like being in here.
This is brought to you by a man that's definitely naked.
Oh fuck. You guys are getting a lot of ads.
No.
Oh fuck, no, I don't want to see you. Listeners, just so you know, every now and then if we say we're not in person, sometimes Derek just turns his camera on and it's not fortunate.
In all of its 1 megapixel glory,
you would say.
So, well, if we're a fucking zoo, then I want my snacks, bitch. When you go into like a fucking zoo and you can, wait, no, I'm thinking of like a safari where you ride along in the car, but still,
you're thinking of
we're
like,
more of
like
a safari. Zoo. I think this is the safari theory.
They just bring degenerate. I think they just bring degenerate aliens down here, and they're like, "Which one do you want to probe?"
We just want some blue pussy,
and it's always cheeseburger.
I think the real basis of it is they think the whole zoo theory. People believe that we're some kind of ape alien hybrid.
Right. Right.
I'm not so sure about all that.
I don't know. It sounds
go out
cool,
on a limb. Just go out on a limb and say bullshit.
It's probably bullshit, but I do believe that they are watching us. So technically, it's not really. I don't think it's bullshit because I think the aliens are watching us. You know what? Never mind.
I mean, it doesn't really say that it's an actual zoo.
I don't think that they made us, but I do think that they are watching us like a zoo.
No, and that's what the zoo theory states, is that the aliens are actually watching us, but they don't want to interact with us because they might change our, how we evolve.
Right.
And they want us to evolve naturally.
Yeah. I just want to see one time, man.
It's kind of almost like in Star Trek, they had like the Prime Directive where you had to wait till an alien species got to a certain point before you could make contact with them.
Yeah, true.
And that's what the belief is.
Do you think they'll look
waiting for us to reach a certain milestone,
right?
And then they'll welcome us into the greater galaxy and universe,
right?
It'll probably be when we stop killing each other.
Well, do you think they'll well, fuck you. Do you think that they'll look? Do you think that the first aliens we meet will look like the Vulcan, or do you think that it'll look like those gray aliens that everybody keeps getting molested by?
See, it's
definitely
that's kind of a little bit weird because in the Star Trek universe, if you look, all the aliens that you see most of the aliens you see in that show that look like people were actually seeded by a certain civilization. They use their DNA to make those species.
Like the Aztecs.
Yeah, true.
So with us meeting like real alien, it would really depend on what kind of world they come from, like what kind of gravity field, how heavy their gravity is, what kind of environment they grew up in, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I say that I think the possibility of aliens is definitely there, but I I'm gonna flip Cheeseburger's Sasquatch argument on its head and say you'd think we'd have more evidence.
I mean, the United States government's come out and saying that they've seen these things and that they
The United States
defy.
government also said that they came out and saw Bigfoot too.
Yeah, but this was an official congressional fucking report.
Uh-huh.
And they released actual like cases on it.
Right. Of people saying they saw shit.
That you can read.
Of people saying they saw shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Of if you can't trust Navy pilots, I think Navy pilots are the most credible.
We've said it once. We've said it a million times.
I know, but you've got to also factor in credibility to it. It's one thing if someone on the street says that if they saw a UFO. It's another if someone from the Air Force that flies planes all the time, that flies jets all the time, military grade jets.
But you have
all
to
the
think
time
of what
something
UFO
that they can't explain.
You have to think of what UFO actually means.
Right. Unidentified flying object.
Unidentified flying object. Just means they don't know what it was. It doesn't mean...
Right. But these things that they're seeing defy everything we know about aviation. They're going from air to water. We don't have anything that can do that. They can match these speeds. I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
It's technology that we've had for a long time and just never got out. I mean, you got to think
maybe
like Bob
some shit that fell from the sky.
I mean, yeah, Bob Lazar swears that he worked on an alien craft. I mean, he drew pretty much diagrams of it, how it worked. He's like, the government knows how these crafts work. They understand, like, it takes a special element or whatever. And then, I mean, once you understand how something works, you can reverse engineer it pretty quickly.
True.
Yeah.
Could have been some shit that fell from the sky. I don't know. Maybe the government does have some of this stuff,
I mean, a lot of people swear that they saw the stuff at Roswell. I mean, there are people alive still today that like swear they saw what they saw. And I mean, it was little gray men in spacecrafts. I mean, even Bob Lazar again.
The problem with Roswell, though, is that they've declassified everything about Roswell, and it was actually a government experiment called Project oh shit, what was it? Fuck, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Project.
Anyway, continue.
But yeah, even Bob Lazar claimed that it wasn't at Area 51. It was actually south of Area 51. There was a hangar. It's the same one that people keep finding like Google Maps images of, that there's like weird ships sitting outside of it, and they're just experimental craft. I mean, the Army and Air Force have been pretty much caught at trying to make new aircraft. I mean, why would that be a surprise to anybody? And I mean, aliens, sure, there's aliens. We probably have caught them, or I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just human nature for us to catch and study everything that exists. I mean,
if I'm not
there's
mistaken, wasn't it right around the time like Roswell and stuff was going on? Wasn't that around the time they were testing out the SR-22?
Well, I know they were testing out weather balloons.
Yeah,
and weather balloons have that aluminum foil substance that you can squeeze and then let go, and it returns to its original shape.
Yeah,
and I never understood why that was a big thing, because look at the inside of a potato chip bag. Squeeze it, and it goes back to its original form.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. It's you look at these testimonies. Not everybody in the military knows everything that's going on. It requires a very top secret clearance to be anywhere near research and development of new planes. So sure, people, Navy pilots could have very well seen some experimental aircraft. They didn't know it was experimental aircraft. To them, they've never seen anything like it. They know that nothing on the books, at the very least, exists that could have the capabilities of that. But
Right.
20 years ago, we were doing the same damn thing. Nobody knew what we were working on. Nobody.
Right. By the way, that was Project Mogul. Was the actual name of the project, and what it was there's a certain altitude where you can release a bomb and it will reverberate throughout the atmosphere, and you have to have microphones to catch that reverberation. So they would send these bombs up into the atmosphere. So the idea was to put them in jets, and when you ejected the pilot, this thing would come out, blow up, and send a ping, and you need to catch those pings with microphones. So what Roswell actually was, so the government actually did let people kind of let people think that it was UFOs, but in reality it was just microphones from Project Mogul.
According to them.
According to them, or it was green men that fell from the sky.
What about gray dude? Why do you gotta be green for a cheeseburger? Why can't it be gray dudes?
Right, that sounds kind of racist to me.
True. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to offend
Manatist.
our green listeners. Apologize.
Dude, this is like Coast to Coast AM. The only people that are listening are aliens.
True, yeah. Aliens and 5 people, but 5 dedicated people. And
Bunch of
then we will grow.
I tell you, we appreciate the hell out of all our listeners.
Yeah, and also we appreciate the hell out of our sponsors. So brought to you today, this episode brought to you today in part by big fucking rocks of crack cocaine.
Oh God!
So smoke up, grab your tinfoil, smoke up, son. Grab your crack pipe, smoke up, son.
We don't condone
Smoke
drug
crack.
use.
I condone crack abuse.
Oh no!
I think if you want to do it, you should do it in moderation. Enjoy crack in moderation, and that's what our sponsors told me to tell you. By the way, so
we gotta get some better sponsors.
Yeah, I don't think I like our sponsors.
Well, I just get sent the money and then I clean it and then it goes.
Well,
Wait a minute.
I think that's what you get with putting Cheeseburger in charge of our sponsors.
So anyway, aliens.
What do you keep doing?
Anyway, so the aliens, huh? These aliens, huh? They fall from the sky, huh? So
Yeah.
That's
Those fucking aliens. Oh
aliens.
my God. Oh God.
You just hear a money machine going off in the fucking background.
Eric, you sick bastard.
Oh my fucking God. All right. Well, also, do we have anything else on the zoo theory? I mean, have we beat this thing to death? I mean, I feel like we have. But I have another ad too,
No, we're going to save the ad for the end, Cheeseburger. Okay.
Okay, all right. Well,
Yeah.
Close out strong on
close
the ad.
out strong. Yeah.
So it better be a good one.
He's gonna rip up 15 minutes.
What did I write? Yes, this one's a good one. The next ad, I think you guys will like.
All right.
So do we have anything else to add?
We can add that maybe the government, yes, has had UFOs, and yes, they have had little green men in a hangar somewhere, molesting them with devices and all manner of devious things. And I believe that the aliens are coming down and taking us and raping us in retaliation.
But how come it's always only rednecks who are getting raped by the aliens?
The aliens have bad taste. I don't know what to say.
I mean, rednecks have the tastiest assholes. Is that what you're trying to say?
I guess so, just because of all the Wendy's chili and the Mountain Dew kind of
What?
really. Oh,
Yes.
oh.
The Mountain Dew eats at the lining of your asshole.
At
Makes
the
it nice
lining
and
of your asshole
soft.
makes it nice and tender, yeah.
Yeah.
For the reptilians.
Just like you, cheeseburger. I'm slowly making you tender.
Now,
More and
Nancy
more.
Pelosi is an alien.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a reptilian, yeah.
Yeah,
100% she is.
And Queen Elizabeth, 100%.
Donald or Joe Biden is just two Ewoks stacked on top of each other, with a president's mask on.
Yeah, he's just pretending. Right, that's all we can say.
That's all we can say.
I have no
Definitely think
proof
they
that
suck the
Joe
blood out of
Biden is a
children.
racist. He said some racist stuff,
Oh,
Yeah,
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 100% he is.
I don't have any proof that Joe Biden is, a reptilian, but not the smartest one. He's like grade B reptilian, like basically just an alligator in a suit.
Oh, no.
He's the reptilian's pet.
I may actually have paperwork proving that, though.
I want to see it. I want to see it if you do.
I'll show you later.
I don't even need to see it. I believe it 100%.
Funny
Nice.
guys.
You know what? I'm gonna start a cult, and Shane's gonna be my second hand because he'll just believe everything I say.
I'm going to be your attorney. There's no reason that I wouldn't believe that.
Yeah.
I
That's
mean,
great.
I'm just saying, I've seen crazier things happen like every day.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to just go into a store and people are just beating their heads into the closing and open door. Like, I think people are going to break soon.
Yeah, I think we're on the brink of total annihilation. Worldwide, the apocalypse is coming. It's a slow burn, like I've said before, I think. But
Yep.
yeah. Well,
You've had it all here tonight, folks. You've had the discussion about the zoo theory, our debate about whether or not aliens even exist, and politics. So
yeah,
scratch all your itches.
Yeah, gross oversimplification of all of these things.
I'm guessing we can all agree that most of us believe in aliens, right?
I believe in aliens.
I believe in the possibility of aliens.
I mean, I just find it hard to believe that this planet is the only thing that something's popped up on.
Of course.
Yeah, I believe in the possibility. I don't believe definitely. I just believe in the possibility that there could be. Same thing with Bigfoot.
What?
There could be Bigfoot.
No, I don't believe in Bigfoot though.
See,
that's a whole nother issue. We're gonna save Bigfoot for another episode. We should do that next week. Since we're bringing up Bigfoot, let's do Bigfoot next week.
And other cryptids.
Yes.
And other cryptids. Yeah, we'll fucking throw them. We'll fucking throw them under the fucking gun too, son. We'll fucking destroy all of those cryptid fuckers.
Yes. It'll be sick. It will be sick. That's for sure, guys.
Well,
so this podcast has been brought to you
in part by New Red Hot Flaming Pussies.
No.
Wait, no, it's all about the delivery. New Red Hot Flaming Pussies. This podcast is brought to you by Red Hot Flaming Pussies
and viewers like you.
Isn't that just gonorrhea?
No, it's not. You could buy a whole bag of Red Hot Flaming Pussies now at your local convenience store. Just go right out there.
I want to buy
that. Why not?
But if you want to send us money anyway to buy Derek a mic that we can all actually hear, Jake, do you have that GoFundMe page?
We need it.
I have responsibilities. I have to watch the dogs right now, and we're all in the living room. That's why it's awful.
He's just going insane and he's hiding in his bathroom and bedroom. Just
that's it. Odin wants to be part of the podcast now.
Oh man, that's great.
He's got a lot of great opinions. They're just mostly racist.
No! Racist dog. Oh fuck! As usual, folks. I want you to.
Here we go.
If you're over 18.
Oh my god.
No.
I want you to first unbutton.
No.
All right. Well, first you're gonna have to undo that belt of yours. Let me help you
Oh
there.
my god.
Let me help you there. Wait. Hang on. Where are my fucking keys? Where are my keys? Anyway, let me help you there. All right. Now unbutton that fucking one of the pants of yours.
We can not do this. We
Now
can stop right here.
Unzip.
We can stop right here. Guys, if you have enjoyed the podcast, don't forget to hit that like button.
Pull down.
Hit the notification bell.
And I want
if
you
wanna
to
be notified
thwop
about
that
when-
dong. I want
when-
you to thwop that dong on the fucking like button. You understand me? If you are over 18, of course.
Oh my god.
Only listen to that if you're over 18. I don't want anybody that's under 18. So turn it off.
Ew, my god. Hit the notification bell if you enjoy our podcast and you would like to see more episodes when they drop.
Do that with your balls.
And and don't forget to subscribe.
And do that with your dick, like I said. Oh no, wait, no. The subscribe with your nipples.
It's not even physically possible, Cheeseburger.
You could do it. You could do it if you believe hard enough.
No.
Look at
No.
David Blaine. He could
This
do
isn't
anything.
Never Neverland, and you're not.
David
fucking
Blaine
Peter
could do
Pan.
anything. He's living proof.
It's just like your anal virginity, Cheeseburger. It's never coming back, no matter how hard you work.
Listen,
We're listening.
my uncle was a mean man.
No!